turning this into something more interesting. Ever since buying our 23,000 euro house and moving to Italy, I've wanted one of those gorgeous mosaic tables you see in cafes and back gardens. They cost a fortune new, and I wasn't having any luck finding one secondhand. Then I remembered the treasure trove of spare tiles we found in the shed, and that old table with the big iron burn on it. After a few YouTube tutorials, I decided to give it a go. Now, I am not an artist, but I have always loved and appreciated art. I remember in college in Chicago, we'd get dressed up for open gallery nights, sip the free wine offered to encourage potential buyers, and pretend for an evening that we belonged, dreaming of a day when maybe I would. On a classic spring break trip to Florida, I convinced my travel companions to skip a few hours at the beach in favor of visiting the Salvador Dali Museum. And wherever I've traveled since, I've always sought out art museums, galleries, and festivals. But I've never really felt like I belonged in those spaces. Not an artist, and definitely not someone who could afford the pieces hanging on those walls. Always quietly admiring in the background. When I think of what I want our house to look like, though, I picture the walls absolutely covered in art, a tapestry of unique, thoughtfully chosen pieces. So when Italian art trader Wall Lecter reached out to me about collaborating, my first reaction was, why me? I am not the kind of person who usually gets calls from art traders. But then I realized, this is actually so me. Looking through their collection, I spotted familiar names, Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso, Andy Warhol, Jackson Pollock, but also discovered Italian artists I'd never known before, Lucio Fontana, famous for playing with space and form, and a much more talented mosaic artist than me, Massimo Campilli. Beyond paintings, they also offer incredible design pieces and furniture that fit perfectly with how I imagine our interior. Some are well out of my price range, but others are surprisingly within reach. So if you're like me, and the thought of waltzing into a gallery because a piece caught your eye feels intimidating, you might be interested in Wall Lecter's online gallery instead. They ship globally, so whether you're in the US, the UK, or anywhere else, you can discover pieces as distinctive as the spaces you want to create. If you find something just a touch out of budget, remember to use code Christina10 for 10% off. And when you do find something for your own walls, know that each purchase using that code helps us to keep building ours.